I know I'm a little late to the party, but the Final Fantasy VII Remake finally came out. After over a decade of teasing, years of knowing that it is indeed in development, we finally have it. Or at least part one of it, but you know, the other parts are still coming. It's something, it's progress. And I do not own a PS4. One day. Either way, I think this is a pretty good time to go back and take a closer look at the original game, of course with this iconic opening with everyone hopping off the train and ambushing the Shinra security. Whoa, what? Biggs, I don't remember you being Jesse? I don't think you're Wedge? That's not right, no. Oh, Barret looks normal. Oh Jesus fuck. Yep, that's Cloud. Just like I remembered him. And I don't know what to think of that. Whatever, let's just go set the bomb, fight the boss, and... Barret head crotch. You seem to have a case of the Barret head crotch. Anyways, the Mako reactor's gone, and now we get this cool scene where we escape through the slums, meeting... You know, I'm starting to think that something might be wrong with my game. Also, spoiler warning for the first few hours of the game, so, you know, if you care about the story and haven't played the game yet, original or remake, maybe skip out on this video? Yeah, good? You, made your choice? Alright, cool, let's get this show on the road. Barret never came. Barret. Think he was killed? No, I think he's right there. Oh, there's the man of the hour. Throughout all this, you'd think that the only person to look normal would be Barret himself, but no, he's always standing on his tippy toes. I can't tell if that's a feature or a bug, and that's what makes this so magical. Oh, and Jesse, please don't do that. No, Marlene, that isn't your papa, even though he kinda looks like him. And here comes Tifa. No. Oh no. And I gotta go down there and join them, don't I? I really don't wanna. It's staring into my soul. Yo, I wonder what he's gonna look like while cross-dressing! Oh, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be the best thing ever, and Hey, guys, I think you forgot to make the best part of the mod. Jesus Christ, what's gonna come out of that fucking container? Yes, my sleep paralysis demon! I'll be seeing you in therapy, buddy, but good meeting you here. Your party members' battle models are hardly ever congruent with their field models. Like my pal Nanaki over here, who looks like this thing on the field, but in battle, he becomes Barret. But a furry. Also, what did you do with Grandfather? I know he's old and probably ready to kick the bucket, but I don't think using his body parts for weapon modification is the most respectful thing you can do. Oh, and Aerith, aren't you just such a pretty girl? Regardless, we get arrested by the Barret Mafia and, hey dude, my eyes are down here. I wonder how Barret is doing. I wonder how Barret is doing. I wonder how Barret is doing. Yeah, me too. Barret, are you there? Barret, you're safe? I knew Barret would come for me. Barret? Barret, you're there too? You know, Barret, I have a question. This is giving me a headache. Let's just call it a night. If my channel was big enough to have a sponsor, this is probably where I talk about that sponsorship. But my channel isn't big enough, and I don't have a sponsor, so let's just continue the video. Waking up, we discover the unlocked cell and the dead guard. I wonder what happened. He should have the key. Come on, Barret. Get Barret. I'll go help Barret and the others. I have no idea who's talking and who they're talking about. Anyways, we go through the whole song and dance of discovering the massacre, destroying Shinra's mechanical Barret artillery, enjoying the sweet synchronized dance, and fighting Rufus along with his dog of a breed that I don't believe has any right to exist on this unholy planet, and finally making our iconic escape. Also, what the fuck is that thing? Let's just go to calm and get through the long flashback for the millionth time. It sure is raining hard. You look surprised by that revelation. Oh, hey, the car hit something! Fucking kill it! After that, we arrive in Nibelheim, meet our tour guide, and head to Mount Nibel. Nibel? Fuck if I know. Oh no! Our Barrets are in danger! The bridge has given out! Oh man, it sure would have been a shame if someone had cut the bridge ropes in order to expel the world of this curse. Oh, they survived. Man, I sure am glad that they had survived that totally natural near-death experience. You know what? Fuck it. My headcanon is that they died. I'm moving on. From here I'll be hacking the game using a save file editor called Black Chocobo, which allows me to change just about every value in my save file, including my party members. And yes, that does include Sephiroth and Young Cloud, so let's play through the beginning of the game as Sephiroth. Alright, I guess that since I've already played through the beginning on this file, it's a little broken. No music. Someone should probably clean up those bodies. They've been there for a little while. Nobody from Avalanche is here. It's really empty. After getting into battle, I realized that, just like in the Nibelheim flashback, you can't actually control Sephiroth because, you know, he's just that powerful. So he instead just kinda does his own thing. Huh. Who do you think will win, a team of 3 Sephiroths or the final boss of the game? I'll set my location to inside the planet and... Oh, you jumped right into the explosion, and into a battle. Alright, anyways, we're doing this again, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be happening. I think it's a little brokies. Maybe if I change my location to... never mind, that isn't quite right either. God damn it, maybe if I... Okay, this is looking good so far. It loaded the right background this time around. Yeah, I don't think that's Sephiroth. Now the game is screaming at me. It's mad at me for cheating. Oh, that's a new scream, and never mind. Yeah, I'm not committed enough to get this working, so moving on. One interesting thing I discovered is that despite being able to be placed into your party, neither Sephiroth nor Young Cloud have their own character data slots. Instead, Vincent and Cait Sith have an extra variable in their character data to turn them into Sephiroth and Young Cloud respectively, meaning that, no, you can't have both Cait Sith and Young Cloud in a party together, nor Vincent and Sephiroth. As sad as that makes me, and as hard as I try, they're the same. Finally, I want to take a look at some of the areas of the game that aren't normally accessible, such as the debug and test areas. Oh, also, more spoilers for the rest of the game now, so proceed with caution. First off is the Debug Room, which drops you into a black void with one guy standing there. I'm pretty sure there is supposed to be a background, but it doesn't load for some reason. However, you can press the minus button to bring up the indicators showing you all of the triggers for the various subrooms. Hello there, sir! Those are quite a lot of options. Full name? What does this do? Apparently it makes malware bytes remind me to update. After choosing next and then choosing Battle 999, which sounds like the title of a creepypasta, I get thrown into a battle, pitting ooh, and against 5 pyramids. Weirdly, they all die in 1 or 2 hits and don't phase out once they're dead. They do reward you with 500,000 kill and XP though. I have no idea what this was meant to test, but you know, that's cool, I guess. Let's explore some of the sub-rooms, like up here. Oh, hey guys. Y'all been waiting for me? What's up with you? Yeah, sure, Lasso 7, I think. And now I'm inside the planet. Oh, you're looking quite shiny. Ah, hey, Mr. President. White Boogan key, or white Boogan no key. I like my white without Boogan. Oh, you gonna just throw me into Tifa's execution? That's a little bit airy. I didn't really expect that. Let's get out of here and... Oh. I don't think that we're in Mount Nibelheim right now, but okay. What about you, rare shiny Aerith? Let's see. Sleep Forest, Lost Lake, Water Prey, Barret dead? How about Los Inn? I only really noticed Barret dead after looking over the footage for the script, and I really wanted to know what was behind that special door, so I booted the game back up, headed back there and talked to Shiny Aerith again, only to find that Barret dead had turned into Aerith dead. Which just takes us to the moment after Aerith dies. So I guess I'll never get to know what the fuck Barret dead is. and that's a real shame. In this room, we get Cloud having a breakdown and Cloud holding a sword. The Cloud you control also has a sword and goes into a defensive animation when standing still. That's pretty cool. You never get to actually control Cloud while he's holding a sword in the field. He holds his sword in the field a few times, but that's always during a cutscene. How's it going, Aerith? Party? Party? Oh, cool, this lets you change your party. Avalanche is dead. Oh, hell yeah! I could use some love. So this is the fabled love they spoke of. In this room, we get a couple Kate Siths, Barrets, Aeriths, and Sids. A running child, a walking dino, a sailor, Cloud Arabaneru, Aerith Arabareru, Cloud Arabareru, Yame! I have no idea what any of this means or does! Kolnios, In Situ, Cloud Nobai, Ureth Nobai, Tifa Nobai. Yeah, sure, why not? Aw, sweet! It's the sex button! I wonder what treasures and wonders await me down this path. Hey, could y'all back up a bit? You're, invading my personal space. Why are y'all surrounding me? Why do you all look so broken? Am I being threatened? Is this an intervention? What's going on, Aerith? Aerith event. You just have to make it all about you. This room touts itself as Final Fantasy VII English version, which is really confusing to me. Like, is this entire debug room just for English debuggers? If that's the case, does this room host every single debug option in English? There aren't enough characters for that, so that can't be right. Did this room not exist in the debug for the original Japanese version? I'm really confused. But don't worry, because we have a dead Sailor Barret. That's a good sign, I think. Oh, and Tiny Flying Dolphin! Everyone say hi to the Tiny Flying Dolphin! Aerith, what are you... no. Oh, she's communicating with the mothership. Over in the running room where everyone is in a rush, presumably to find a cure for the mutation that's taking over Priscilla's body, Aerith gives me 3 options in regards to the church. First of all, following Roof Incident and after Barret's death. Excuse me. This just drops us into the church after Aerith dies, where you would normally see her ghost tending to the flowers before disappearing. However, this drops you into the room after the trigger for her disappearance, so she sticks around but doesn't have any dialogue. She refuses to talk to me, which is a little eerie. And I don't know why it said it was Barret's death rather than Aerith's death. My best shot in the dark is that they didn't want to spoil her death for debuggers who've yet to properly experience the story, so instead they claimed that Barret died rather than Aerith. Maybe, I don't know, the rest of the English and the character names in the debug are pretty broken too, so it could be an honest-to-God mistake. When I tried to access my menu, I was instead presented with this. And no, I cannot leave the menu, the game is frozen now. It turns out that trying to access the menu after entering the church through this debug method presents you with what I guess is a random still promotional render for the game. Some of these I haven't seen in years, and by years, I mean since I was almost too young to remember. This render in particular jogged a really old memory from when I was like 2 or 3 years old. I saw this in a gaming magazine that I'm pretty sure my dad used to subscribe to. This one image reminded me of a memory from when I was a toddler. That was also when I learned that Cloud was actually named Cloud, because whenever I played the game, my dad would always cite Cloud's name to my name. Most of these I haven't ever seen before, like this really cute render of Barret taking Marlene to the church, or this cool render of Vincent perched on a roof, overlooking what I assume is Nibelheim. Also, Barret crashes the game. What the fuck, dude? I thought we were friends. Welcome to what's arguably the weirdest room in the whole debug. I don't know what they're named, but it's this one. We got that Shaman Chocobo track in the background, as well as a prompt the moment we enter. One for those in a hurry, and another for those with a little time. I appreciate your consideration for my limited valuable time on this earth, but I think I can spare a few minutes, sure. This is one of the emptier rooms, only hosting a nurse, a doctor, and a giant Aerith who had a little too much sugar and is a little too hyper. The nurse asks me who I'm going to be starting with the options of Stir, Princess Ionia, Elator, a little squiggly line, Red XIII, Kate Sith, plus sign over an upwards bend,
And that. You know him, he's everyone's favorite character. The doctor wants to know which flag I want to take down. I have no idea what any of this means, and none of the options seem to, you know, do anything. Let's talk to Aerith. What? Wait, what? The fuck? Why does the ground in front of her scream if you step on it? What was that meant to test? Why did you do that? Oh, that poor floor. Anyways, talking to Aerith, just making sure I don't step on that floor again, she asks us, the wannabe hero apparently, if we're ready to start our journey before asking us where we want to go with tons of options. At the bottom, though, is Hades. I don't think that Hades is a location in the game. Silly. Didn't anyone tell you? This is Hades. Oh, silly me, of course! How could I have forgotten? I'm in Hades, you know, hell, famous for typically being portrayed as an endless black void with floors that scream! Oh, this message would really creep me the fuck out if it were not for the background music, so that's definitely helping. Also, why would you program this into the debug? What purpose does it serve? Finally, before I end the video, I want to take a look at an area that seems to be separate from the debug room, simply called Test Fight. The battle is only against one pyramid, and it has an error message on the top of the screen informing us that, if we've seen this message, please call staff. Anyone got the number to staff? I think I misplaced it somewhere. Oh, and each time you attack the monster, it says stuff like, "I'm sorry," and "That's too bad." Hey, you know what? It's alright, buddy, you didn't mean it. And that's about it for my little Final Fantasy VII hacking spree. If you want to play the game with the Barret mod, you can download it from the built-in catalog in the mod manager that I was using for this video, Seventh Heaven. It makes modding and managing mods for this game super easy, and if you want a mod that's not in the catalog, you just download the mod file, put it in the Seventh Heaven folder, and it's there. As for the debug room, I only scratched the surface of it. If you want to know more, you can access it with a copy of the game and a download of Black Chocobo, or head over to tcrf.net. Its entry on Final Fantasy VII has a subpage that details every single option in the debug room. I'm not sponsored or endorsed by any of these websites or programs. They don't even know that I exist. I just think that they're really great. And that's about it for this video. This was a lot longer than I was expecting. I was expecting like a 3-page script, like a video that's like 5 to 7 minutes. But once I started talking about the debug, I just couldn't stop talking. If you liked this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. It helps the video in the algorithms. If you have anything to say about it, a comment would be amazing. And if you liked this and want to see more videos like it, I have a whole bunch of them on my channel. In addition, you could also press that little dandy subscribe button and see future ones. That's what that is the designated function of the subscribe button. And if you have a spare dollar to throw around, I do have a Patreon. Even just a single dollar for 1 month would be insanely appreciated, and I would love you forever. So there is that. You know, that is something to take into consideration. Anyways, that's it. I'm done rambling. I'll see you, hopefully, in the next one.